The most interesting turning point on last night's episode of The Oval is that Jason is going to pull through. And not only that, he's going to recover with full consciousness. And of course, I found myself wanting to know if Jason heard anything at all. This episode will highlight a scene from Tyler Perry's The Oval, Season 3, Episode 18, appropriately titled Next to Impossible. And I like to break down the scene between his loving and caring parents from the way that it actually happened, as well as through the lens from Jason's perspective. Now, after we learned that Alan didn't have the balls to shoot Hunter in cold blood, Victoria came parading through the office to let Hunter know that the second lady paid her a little visit. She let Hunter know that Simone and Eli are not backing down and that they have to come up with another plan. And this part will tie in just a few moments. Now, Victoria also let him know that she talked to Jason's doctor, and the doctor told her that Jason is improving and he may even gain full consciousness. And Hunter thinks that this is a miracle from God, a breakthrough, a rarity, a phenomenal act from the Most High. Needless to say, he's happy to hear that Jason is improving. And Victoria, on the other hand, is praying that the miracle is a slow one. And that Jason lives, but just not recover too quickly. She thinks that if Jason recovers too fast, that he'll sabotage their plan with Simone and Eli and the American people. And Hunter immediately let her know that he didn't want to hear anything that was coming out of her mouth. He couldn't believe it, and he wanted no part in making other plans for Jason's recovery. She said that they have to go ahead and make a decision about how soon he gets better. And Hunter is playing dumb the whole time, as if he don't know what she's talking about. But whatever it was, he said he didn't want any part of it. And it sounds like to me that she wants to have a talk with Jason's doctor to be sure that Jason stays put in that hospital bed until they get Simone and Eli off their backs. And this is what I referenced earlier in the video. Victoria's little threat was not enough to make them recant their stories. So I don't know of any other plans worse than killing someone, but leave it to Victoria, she'll find something. Now let's take a moment to peek at this from Jason's perspective. We all know that Jason is one who solicits a lot of attention, especially from his parents, and he takes extreme measures to do so. I mean, all he used to do is walk around the house naked, raping maids, and killing off his father's mistresses. And all in all, just effing with people, especially Alonzo and Grip. Jason has wanted the attention of his parents since he was like 5 years old. And from his own mouth, he's never had the love and attention of two loving and caring parents. And the byproduct of this is that Jason is screaming out for attention in the worst way. And when he was hanging from his bathroom door, he deflected and said he was doing something else, some asphyxiation type stuff, I guess. I mean, that was just totally weird. And his most recent performance was him jumping from the roof. And I've posed this question before. Where are the doctors, the therapists, the medical aid people? Where are they? Like, they need someone else there to handle Jason. Someone who's not easily moved and someone who can handle him from a medical standpoint. Because Secret Service, they ain't there for that. Clearly, Jason is outsmarting them because he's able to move throughout the White House like a thief in the night. Now, Jason has been lying up here in the hospital bed, soaking in all the conversations that have taken place at his bedside. Conversations between Hunter and Victoria, Donald and Hunter, Victoria and Donald. And if truth be told, Donald was up there more than either of them. And I'm sure now that this is why Donald kept asking if Jason could possibly hear them, because clearly he can. But in my opinion, when Jason returns to the White House, he's gonna be Jason, but just more ridiculously crazy. We all know that Jason has mommy issues, right? And all of his anger and frustrations are because of mommy dearest Victoria. And I wrote a book about it. If you haven't downloaded it yet, I'll leave it linked right up above and also in the description. You can open it right from your phone. It's called The Franklin Silhouette, and it's a 10-page backstory on Victoria, and it explains her life before she got to the White House. And Simone has also expressed her concerns about Jason, and she wants the FBI to come to Jason's room and keep watch over him like 24/7. She wants to make sure that no one has a chance to talk to Jason so that they can get some truth out of him. But Jason's going to tell her exactly what she want to know. Jason's going to be like, yeah, I did it. And I'm coming for Victoria next. I feel that Victoria is going to be in his room talking to the doctors about how she wants to keep Jason in the hospital as long as possible, whether his condition is improving or not, while she continues to pull the wool over the American public's eyes. Now, to her credit, she did in fact tell the truth, but she lied about why Denise was in the White House to begin with. And as long as she can keep everyone thinking that Jason is solely responsible, then her and Hunter will win the war with Simone and Eli to leave office. Now, in conclusion, we can't forget that Jason knows where all the weapons are: the assault rifles, the machine guns, the water guns, and the hand grenades. And it's my theory that Jason is going to hold Victoria hostage. I think that he's going to break into the weapons room and go and find Victoria, grab her from behind, and then walk her from room to room in that White House and watch her beg for her life. I can just see him asking her a ton of questions, and most of them would begin with the word why. Why don't you love me? Why do you hate me and my sister so much? Why are you so mean to us? You know, the things that a 5-year-old would ask. Because this is where he is mentally, like he's stuck there. A scared little boy who lost both of his parents, his mom and his dad, yet he sees them every day. Let me know what you think. Do you think Jason's going to recover and seek revenge on Victoria? And let me know what you think about Victoria's plans on how she wants to keep Jason from recovering too soon. Drop your theories and your comments below. And while you're down there, click on that like button. And if you're an Oval fan, go ahead and sub to this channel, because I do video breakdowns like this all the time. Stay tuned for my full episode review. That's 2 of them now. I'm a little behind, you guys, but I'm going to catch up, I promise. Thank you so much for tuning in on this episode of Ruthless TV, and I'll see you in the next one.